the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. 2K.
It would certainly be an understatement to say we are so happy to have you with us and so glad it is opening day for Major League Baseball. 2K Sports welcomes you, our special edition, Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, as we kick off a new year. Scott Kazmir, the ace starter, looking for the victory on the mound. Home team support, you bet, and a lot of it. Some 36,000 fans here. Let's take a look at Boston's starter. Now sponsored by State, and it's Carl Crawford now as the leadoff man to get this game started. He deals to deep right center. That retires Crawford. One away now.
This ball was well hit. The ball looked like it was going to carry deeper. The right fielder had just enough time to slide over and put it away.
And it's B.J. Upton now. One out, nobody on. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
Boy, the fans really come out and support this team here in Boston, Gary. I mean, they just love their Red Sox, and the Red Sox give them a lot to cheer about.
And that's a strike. Upton now will take the defensive don't K me stance. For a team, Steve, like the Red Sox, noted for a lot of power. Interesting, the likes of Jacoby Ellsbury now are adding speed.
Well, you know what? It's that unique combination of power and speed that allows a team to score in so many different ways. Well, it made that one look easy, huh? I mean, look at 3 pitches and a strikeout.
And it's Pat Burrell at the plate. Base is empty with 2 outs. First pitch is an eephus that he looks at for strike 1. Swing and a line to left. And Baldelli grabs that one, and the side's retired. And a good half inning there, gone in short order in this one. And we move on to the home half of the first. Doing the pitching, Scott Kazmir. He's starting for Tampa Bay. And Steve, as he faces these Boston hitters, what will be the focus?
Gary, lefty against lefty, southpaw against southpaw. Great lefty on the mound, but some left-handed dominant lineup with some outstanding lefty hitters. He's going to have to use his off-speed pitches and his breaking stuff to neutralize these left-handed bats, or it could be a tough day.
Chu into the batter's box. Here's the first one. Hit in the air to left center. And the leadoff man of this ball game's on board. See if they get it started early. He's off for third. Besides, not really in that much of a hurry. He'll stay at second base. And he pulls into second base. That will be a stand-up double.
Well, that's how you want to start the inning, a leadoff double. Now the key is, can they get him over and get him in?
Now we'll take a quick look at the Rays and their alignment defensively.
Well, they cover ground in the outfield. They cover ground in the infield, make every routine play, and really back up their pitching staff. A good quality defensive team.
And Jacoby Ellsbury to bat. He led the American League in steals a season ago. Thought about dropping one down that time. Missed it. It's a strike.
Well, I tell you, with this kind of speed, he really can impact the game, and it's something the pitchers and catchers really need to keep an eye on the bases.
Kazmir, he's safe without a play.
Well, this was a sacrifice situation, but the defense just didn't react properly once the ball was on the ground. Now everybody's safe.
And time for our State Farm lineup. Let's take a look at what Terry Francona's jotted down. Steve, how about a scouting report? Any picks?
Well, they say Jacoby Ellsbury has breathtaking speed. They want to get him on and get him running.
This one swung on, hit down the line and right. And it's in there. So Ortiz knocks in the run.
Getting out in front early changes your at-bats as the game goes on. You can be much more relaxed, so they got to be happy they're on the board first.
And it's Hunter batting. And Steve, they've got the edge right now. They're getting some big runs at an important part of the game. Trying to salt it away early.
Well, they staked out an early.
Swung on, grounded towards the hole. Over to second for one. And two. They got both of them that time. Always looking for that friend of a pitcher. They wanted that ground ball and got it.
Now they threw it around the horn to get the double play. Nice turn by the second baseman.
And it's Miguel Cabrera now. Kazmer sets and throws. On the ground to third. Oh, terrific dive by Longoria. From his knees, he got him. What a play. Off to a good start here. They put one over in the first. The Red Sox are on top 1-0. Evan Longoria at the plate. Rookie of the year last year. The pitch. Fastball just misses. 1-0. 1-0 now. And a swing and a miss by Longoria, and the count is even.
Well, for the longest time, we thought the Red Sox and Yankees were the two teams to beat in this division. The Rays proved.
Swings. Oh, he got that one high in the air. Straight away center field. It's off the wall hard. He throws. And he's safely aboard second base.
You got to love the leadoff double in scoring position. Now two productive outs can bring him around for a run.
And it's Carlos Pena now. And we were talking about this matchup last season and how the home field mattered. Well, the Red Sox outscored Tampa 54-25 at Fenway.
I think a big part of it is the offenses are tailored for their home field. The power bats and the speed play very well here at Fenway Park for the Red Sox.
Here's the pitch. Strike two. Pena. He'll look for anything close. And Carlos Pena misses strike three.
Well, that's what you want is efficiency. You always want to try to retire a hitter on 3 pitches or less. If you can get it with the strikeout, you'll take that too.
Navarro at the plate. Man on second, one away. Kicks and throws. Takes that first pitch low in the strike zone. Strike one. Swing and a miss at that fastball. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he's not picking up the ball well. He had a big rip at it, but he swung just over the top of the ball.
Fastball got him, 2 down.
Like here, we've seen some quality pitches from this guy today.
He looks like he can throw strikes whenever he wants to. It's going to be Kapler. 2 outs and a runner on second. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike. And he delivers. Good sinking eephus that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's a free swinger on the 0-2 count, so you've got to think to yourself, don't give him anything too good to hit.
Foul ball behind home plate. And this is a slider in there, called strike 3. That'll do it. They pick up no runs on 1 hit and leave a man at second. Red Sox still ahead. Looking ahead. And it's Pedroia batting. You know, he had the most runs scored in the AL last season. Swinging a liner to left. And the catch by Crawford. That's one away. And it's Troy Tulowitzki at the plate. Nobody on base, one away. Kazmir sets and throws. And he pops it up. Should have room back there. Navarro will field. 2 men have been put away. And Veritek's in the box. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a foul straight back. It's taken for a ball. Bottom dropped out of that one on Kazmir's pitch.
2008, another great season for the Boston Red Sox, winning the wild card in the American League, and a big part of that is their great success at home, Gary.
And that'll retire the side. Caught by Navarro. No scoring here, ending this half inning. We'll go to the top of the third. And it can be tough. Sometimes you get that odd shadowing. It makes it hard to see the ball when you're at the plate with those clouds moving around. Time to move along here. And it's Akinori Iwamura at the plate. And that's in there for a strike. Oh, and he swings on a dirt pitch. Guess he couldn't see that one. Akinori Iwamura swinging right through that one. Strike 3.
We need to see that again. Only 3 pitches and he's back to the dugout.
Sometimes the pitcher just gets the mental advantage over the hitter, and the hitter never gets an at-bat going. It's Baker at the plate. 1 out, bases empty. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. This one towards Baldelli, and he meanders over to put it away. And it's Kyle Crawford at the plate. Last time up, flew out. 2 outs and nobody on. Here's Crawford's first look. Really bad pitch right there, but nobody on base. The pitch applied to right, and that's going to be a base hit for Crawford. And that's going to bring B.J. Upton to the plate. Runner on first, 2 away. Here's the pitch to Upton. Circle change, cut out and missed. 0-1.
You know, when you get committed to the pitch and you get out in front early, you have nothing left but your hands to swing at, and by then it's too late.
Throws over to first, and Cabrera keeping him on the bag. He delivers, and that's a strike. Upton now will take the defensive don't K me stance. Throws back again. He is out. Practice makes perfect. They got him that time around. So no runs on 1 hit and nobody left on. Been a great opening day here, Steve. The inaugural game of the season underway. Bottom of the third coming up. There's Terry Francona, the manager. Always a fresh outlook and an opening day, happy day all around baseball, even if it's not showing right now. And Rocco Baldelli to bat. That one's wide as Kazmir misses.
He tried to backdoor that pitch but left it out and away.
1-0 on the way. This one swung on line towards the middle. Play is made.
Well, Gary, you know, he's settling into a groove right here, and that's 6 in a row that he's set down.
Chu into the batter's box. He doubled at his last appearance. And Navarro setting his target. Ground ball towards the second baseman. And Iwamura in position. So Chu is retired.
Well, Gary, he's pitching well right now. And that's 7 straight that he's retired. He is really locked in.
And Jacoby Ellsbury to bat. You look at the league's best base stealers, he's right there. Base is empty and 2 down. Kazmir sets and throws. Oh, and he crunched that one deep to right field, way back. And he drops back to the warning track to pull it in. No strikeouts, which you talk about confidence. 4 pitches, 3 back. Playing under some nice weather today, at least cool weather. Still need to keep those pitching hands warmed up, though. As we get going again, and here's B.J. Upton. Swung on, line to right field. And it's through. Base hit, Upton. That brings up Pat Burrell.
Well, the pitcher's in a jam right now. He needs to get an out. Just get out. You don't want to have a big inning right here. You may give up 1 run, but don't give up the crooked number.
Making sure he stays put, watching that lead. On, he's going to try for second. No one out and a runner on second. Spins, checks him at second. Has to dive, but he's back in there in time. Second base occupied, nobody out yet. Checks him again, and he's back easily. Made a dive to get in. Base runner at second with nobody out. Another check on the runner. Has to dive, but he's back in there in time. No outs, runner on second. Here's Burrell, first look. Ephus in there, called for a strike.
Well, Gary, into the 4th inning right here now. They've gotten 3 hits in this one, so they've had a few base runners, but they haven't been able to lump them together to be able to generate any runs so far.
Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Pat Burrell, precarious situation now. Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. And Upton towards third. Evan Longoria at the plate. An exciting hitter. Boy, he is some fun to watch. Throw over to third. Oh, they caught him leaning, and he is picked off. Here's a replay, Steve. We don't see many picked off over there.
I know he wanted to get down the line a little bit in case the pitcher threw a ball in the dirt. He could try to score, but you can't do it and get picked off.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the pitch to Longoria. This is with a swing over the top of that one, 0-1. The pitch, and it's 0-2. Longoria is going to be swinging now if there's anything close.
Well, he realized this ball was by him, so he tries to open up the swing, and he swings right underneath it.
The slider swung out and missed. Struck him out, side gone. Well, that was a quick inning right there. 7 pitches. Red Sox still ahead. In the dugout, Joe Madden. And right now, his team trailing by a run, figuring out the necessary pieces of the puzzle to get this thing at least tied up. David Ortiz, Big Papi up. Seems to get on with a lot of free passes. The most walked hitter on the team last year. And Ortiz ready for the first pitch. On the ground to first. And Pena gets to it. And that's out number 1, stepping in the bag. And it's Hunter batting. He'll get another shot after hitting into that double play last time up. Swung on. It's hit. This one towards Crawford. And Hunter is retired. 2 away.
He's got everything working for him right now. Every pitch he's throwing for a strike. And that's 9 in a row that he's set down.
Now the first pitch. Shows bunt that time. Pulls back though, and it's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And Cabrera swings and misses at that one. That evens it up.
Well, you got to love the 4-seam fastball for this pitcher, Gary. He knows exactly where to locate it. He can command it very well.
Ooh, that one is just outside the zone, and it's 2-1. And command, Steve, that you were talking about with this pitcher, that's the key. And with this pitcher, you can do that. One's drilled to short. Baker. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. In, out of the inning. 6 pitches and it's over. Through 4 at Fenway. And if you're just joining in, hi everybody, this is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips, Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. There's a swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep into right field. And that's number 1. Navarro at the plate. Struck out swinging last time. Bases empty with 1 away. First pitch on the way. Sliders in there for a called strike.
Gary, he's not felt any pressure out there on the mound, and the defense has not felt that much pressure either. With only 1 runner left on base, and we're moving through the middle part of this ball game, so they're doing a nice job shutting down this offense.
Swings and misses. That is out number 2, Steve. That is a dandy of that euphemistic eephus pitch.
Well, he made it look easy right there. Slicing and dicing, just attacking the strike zone. 3 pitches, all for strikes. Sit down.
Base is empty with 2 outs. And the first pitch. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses at that fastball. Pitch on the way. Slider locked him up. He's behind 0-2.
He has great bite on this slider, throwing it down and into the hitter. Gets away with 1, and he gets in for the strike.
Well, he was able to ring up that K, and he needed it, and it got him out of the inning. Nobody left on base. No runs or hits here. And here's Dustin Pedroia. He'll lead off for the home team here in the home half of the 5th. Fresh count on Pedroia. Here it comes. That's a foul ball. Kazmir sets and throws, and Dustin Pedroia watches that one go by. The count is even.
Gary, the numbers seem to indicate he likes to go fastball on a 1-1 count, trying to get back ahead again.
Taps this one foul off to the left. One-two pitch coming, and Dustin Pedroia's down. No contact. That was not a good swing. He got him out in front, I think, Steve.
He has. You're right. He tied him up there, coming up and in on him, trying to get it in on the fist. It's a tough pitch. You have to try to speed your bat up to catch up with that one.
1 out, nobody on. Now Tulowitzki in the box. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch. 0-1.
Gary, he gets a little over anxious at the plate when the count goes to 0-1. So look for them maybe to expand the strike zone and get him to chase something.
Here's a swing and a liner to left center.
Well, these hitters are just lost up there right now. I mean, they have to think about changing their approach. I mean, 12 hitters in a row retired. At some point, you lay down a bunt or you try to go the other way. You got to try something.
First pitch, here it comes. Line shot into center field, and that'll put Veritek on first. He blows that one. That'll bring up Rocco Baldelli. Flew out last time. A runner on first with 2 outs. There's a throw over, and it's Pena keeping him tight. 2 outs and a man on first. Kazmir sets and throws. Fastball in there. 0-1.
I think the hitter was looking for something out over the plate that he could drive. They pounded a fastball down and in for a strike.
And Iwamura in position. And he'll step on the bag. That'll do it. No runs and a base hit. They leave 1 man on at first. We're through 5 here at the yard. And Akinori Iwamura. He's ready to start out here in the 6th inning. Kicks and throws. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, offensively, they just have not been able to get anything going. Only 1 run.
Swung on and dribbled out in front of the plate. 1 away.
You don't talk about range for a catcher very much, but it's this kind of play where he has to come out from behind the plate, field the ball, and make a throw that you test his range. This guy can move.
First pitch. Sliders in there. No balls and a strike.
I don't think he liked that call very much, but the reality is he couldn't hit that any day of the week. That's a great pitch.
On the way. 0-1 pitch, a fastball. Swung on and missed. 0-2.
A good, hard two-seam fastball right there. Blew it right by him.
He got him. That's 9 Ks now. Steve, probably not a very happy manager watching that cut. That's a ball that probably should have been hit.
Well, not a great swing right there on that pitch, but even the best get fooled sometimes.
And it's Kyle Crawford at the plate.
This guy brings...
This ball is hammered deep right. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. And he has just been magnificent through 6. Still got outs to get. Chu into the batter's box. He'll lead it off. Home half. We're in the 6th. Now the first pitch. Swung on, hit sharply to first. Throw is not in time, and that will be an infield single. And he's on. A costly error to allow him to reach base.
Base runners, base runners, base runners. That's what you want. Pick up a single right there. Now let's see if they can't get some big hits behind him.
And it's Jacoby Ellsbury at the plate. He led his division in stolen base. He's running, heading for second. And his throw, he is out. Great throw. He got him. Good pitch to throw on, Steve.
Well, he had the fastball, and it was set up in the right spot. He had a quick release to gun down the runner.
Kazmir sets and throws. Drops down a bunt. And it goes foul. And that's another foul ball.
This is the way you extend an at-bat right here. You wait for a pitch to hit, and you spoil the pitcher's pitches. He's doing everything he needs to do right now.
2 outs, base is empty. And Ortiz ready for the first pitch. And another foul ball. Hit hard to second. And Iwamura in position. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. No hits, nobody left on. And a good defensive half inning. And we're through 6 innings. And Upton settles in. He had a single in his last time up. The first pitch. Here's a check swing, but a called strike. 0-1. Swung on and ripped towards second. Over to Cabrera. 1 down. We have said it more than once today, but he continues to look extremely sharp, Steve.
He's so locked in. You wonder how long he can keep it going. I haven't seen anybody pitch like this in a long time.
And it's Pat Burrell at the plate. This one to Ellsbury. He has the room and puts it away for an out. Man, he has just mastered this offense in this ball game, and no signs he's letting up.
Well, he's been sharp all game long, but you just hope going through the order for the 3rd time and the 4th time, guys don't start picking up on the tendency.
And it's 0-2. Longoria is going to be swinging now if there's anything close. Strike 3. Man, oh man, is he on a roll on the mound, Steve.
You can tell by his eyes he's completely locked in right now in absolute control.
And it's Hunter batting. He'll start the home half of the 7th. And here's the first one. And he squares around but misses it for a strike. Kazmir sets and throws, and he squares around, gets down the bunt. Kazmir, throw is not in time, and that will be an infield single.
Well, that's a great bunt right there. Well executed. He turned around late in the box to surprise the infielders, got it down and legged it out.
It's Miguel Cabrera, and it's Pena keeping him tight. Runner on first. Checks him at first. And he dives back safely. Runner on first base, nobody out. Oh, Hunter stealing. No one out and a runner on first. And Hunter stealing. Swinging and a high drive. That's to deep right center field. Goodbye, home run, a two-run digger. A little distance now, increasing their lead 1-3.
I gave it some thought, decided to go with a four-seam fastball, and he probably should have thought something different because he made him pay for it. Threw it in his hot zone, and he hit it out. This Boston lineup so deep, so powerful, and I'll tell you what, they can make the plays on both sides of the ball.
Here's the first pitch. It's taken for a ball. Bottom dropped out of that one on Kazmir's pitch. And Steve, looks like this is right where you want to do it, towards the end of the ball game. That's a very big hit.
Well, this is the point where the
hot shot towards the hole, and he cannot come up with it, but he recovers in time, makes the play. Good work. And it's Troy Tulowitzki at the plate. 0 for 2 thus far. Base is empty, 1 out. Swung on a fly ball down the left field line. Crawford's there. Comes up with it in his tracks. And it's Jason Varitek at the plate. 1 for 2 in the ball game. 2 outs and nobody on. First pitch on the way. Varitek. It's fouled off. Oh and 1. Kazmir kicks and delivers. There's a swing. Fly ball down the line and left. And Crawford puts that away to retire the side. Well, they add a couple more runs here and extend their lead even further. Boston on top by 3. And it's Pena batting. 0 for 2 thus far. And the first pitch. Fastball. 0-1.
Tough to score with only 3 hits in a ball game, and we're deep into this one right now. So unless something dramatically changes, he's just going to shut them down the rest of the way. He's been overpowering.
He deals. Fly to right, and that's going to be a base hit for Pena. And he is safe at first. He's on board.
A nice approach at the plate right there. Gets on base. Still nobody out. Let's see if they can't move him along now.
And here's the first one. Eephus swung on and missed. 0-1.
Now's the time he goes to the slider. This guy struggles in this situation. It's a good pitch for him.
Swung on. Liner to right. That is in. It's going to bring the tying run to the plate.
That's some good hitting right there, Gary. I mean, that guy tends to struggle against that pitch down and in. Maybe he's trying to protect against his weakness, and he guessed along with the pitcher, and he picks up the base hit.
It's going to be Kapler. And they've taken a timeout here. They're going to go to the mound, have a little chat.
Well, they're not quite sure if they're going to take him out just yet. You have to figure they're going to at least discuss how he feels and what they're going to do.
No one out yet. Runners at first and second. And he delivers. Eephus is in there for strike 1.
Well, the hitter looks stunned here. He sees the Eephus. It looks so big coming in there, and he's thinking he can't possibly.
A swing line to left center. And that's going to be a base hit. Tying run is on. Oh, he changed his mind. He's going to head back to first.
Continuing this onslaught offensively, that base hit now loads the bases. All kinds of pressure on the hitter. Let's see what he does.
Fresh count. Iwamura. Here it is. 0-1. Good pitch that time, and it's 0-1. Here it comes. And it's 0-2. Akinori Iwamura. He'll be swinging if it's close.
Tough spot for the hitter right here. Down 0-2. You got to foul off that tough pitch if you have to.
And that's high. 1-2.
Well, you have to credit the pitcher. He's not afraid to challenge guys with that four-seam fastball up in the zone.
Got him. You know, they use the term filthy. I'm telling you what we've seen from him today. That's what he's throwing.
Absolute filth. No question about it. He's got the hitters off balance. He's in complete control.
It's Baker at the plate. Now he's the possible go-ahead run at the plate.
But Gary, he's going to look for a pitch that he can drive, something up in the zone to try to hit it deep, possibly over the wall.
Called strike outside corner. Quickly in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, now that he's ahead in the count here, Gary, I think he's going to utilize that changeup to try to get a swing and a miss.
Got him. 2 down now. And you got to be thinking ahead just a little bit. He doesn't look like he's getting tired. It's still a shutout.
Well, at this point, adrenaline just takes over. He's focused, determined. He's ignoring any fatigue. Well, Gary, a scary guy to have at the plate here. Carl Crawford has that exciting speed. Let's see if it comes into play.
And he's got a chance to be a hero. Sacks are full.
Sometimes you go to the plate and you think to yourself, I have to drive it out of the ballpark. He's thinking big fly right here.
Pitch in the dirt, blocked by the catcher. He deals. And Carl Crawford looks at that one. That's for a ball and leaving it up. Struck him out, and the side is retired. He's got 8 shutout innings under his belt.
All he has to do is keep his focus and composure in the ninth.
And Rocco Baldelli to bat. He's going to lead off the home half of the 8th. That'll bring up Mark Kotsay. He's going to come on as a pinch hitter.
With the bases empty, there's nobody to drive in. He has to get on base and hope the guys behind him in the lineup can come up big as well.
Kazmir sets and throws. This one's popped foul towards the left side. The pitch. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And it drops the base hit.
This is exactly what you want from a pitch hitter. Come in, be aggressive, and deliver the big hit.
Chu into the batter's box. Trying again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way. Drops down a bunt. And he's got it. Throw one to first in time. One away.
That pitch down to the zone, a good one to bunt and get on top of, and he does an exceptional job advancing the runner.
Now we're going to play a little small ball in this game.
Hey, whatever it takes.
And here's Jacoby Ellsbury. And Boston a terrific chance here. And they've got the glove up. They're going to issue the free pass here.
You know what? They're playing the situation. The intentional pass is the right move here. Much less risk than the way this guy's swinging the bat.
It's David Ortiz, Big Papi. This is a great opportunity here with a hit. And Ortiz ready for the first pitch. Fastball is high, 1-0. A 1-0 pitch. Change up just off the black. Falls behind, 2-0. Hit sharply towards the hole. And that one's through for a base hit. Second hit in the game. 500 today.
Well, infield playing back in this situation. A well-hit ball just getting by him for a base hit.
Bases are loaded here with only 1 away. Here's the first pitch to Hunter. Takes a swing at that fastball. Can't connect. 0-1.
Well, he looked overmatched on that fastball. He was way behind it.
There's a swing and a ball hit high. Way back there. Gone. A bases loaded homer. Incredible to get a grand slam like that. They extend their lead in a flash. Wow.
Well, they say things are contagious. Well, good hitting can be contagious. So can power. This guy's going deep.
And we've got Dan Wheeler onto the mound. He's been brought in to take over for the Rays.
I'm not sure what they're thinking by bringing the closer in, Gary, in a situation like this. I'd rest him if I were them. Now, if you want to win baseball games, you have to avoid innings like this. The Tampa pitcher's struggling here.
And he starts Cabrera out. Ends up foul. Steve, what a great inning for the offense and what a tough inning for the pitching. You're giving up that big blow to extend that lead.
Too many comfortable at bats right now, and the pitching's going to have to find a way to maybe back some of these hitters off the plate.
A smash to first, and another one. It's contagious.
They tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steven, looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate, and he took advantage of it.
And here's Dustin Pedroia, and he gets it down after coming up empty in this ball game. Finally gets one going his way.
The pitcher has to be asking himself, what do I do in this situation? I throw it out of the strike zone, and he still finds a way to get a base hit.
At the belt, Wheeler kicks and throws. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Well, you throw that breaking pitch up and in, it's dangerous because a lot of times the hitter will open up giving on the pitch. That's the one pitch he has left to hit, but he got away with one there.
And it's Jason Varitek at the plate. He flew out his last time up. 2 down. Runners at first and second. That will bring Jed Lowry to the plate. He'll be the pinch hitter.
That was such a big lead right here, Gary. They're just trying to rest some of the regulars and get some at-bats to keep the bench players fresh.
Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And Crawford puts that away to retire the side. So they add a 4 spot here to extend their lead even further. Boston brought it all today, and they're tacking them on. And a look at the skipper, Terry Francona. Great game his club has put together. Things have gone really well. Here's the pitch to Upton. And he takes a called strike.
Well, we're in the 9th. Obviously, he can taste victory. He can see the finish line up.
Swinging a drive, deep left center. This one's going to be fielded by Kotze. That'll be off the Green Monster out there in left. That brings up Pat Burrell.
Well, now that he's on base, I think they're going to have to be a little bit careful because he does have the ability to swipe second.
Here's Burrell, first look. Starts him off with one in there for a strike.
Now that he's established the strike zone down and in, he can elevate a pitch or go with something soft away from the hitter.
Gets back in time. Called strike, and it's 0-2.
He's just popping that glove with that four-seam fastball, pounding the strike zone.
Struck him out, and that's one away, and 2 outs now, away from a shutout.
Now, about 3 innings ago, I was wondering whether or not he'd be able to last into the late stages of this game. I think he answered those questions emphatically.
Here's the pitch. Good movement on that pitch. He swings over the top of it. Strike 1. Quick check at first, and Cabrera keeping him on the bag. There's a throw over. A dive, and he's back in easily. Swings, hits this one. It'll be fielded by Ellsbury. And it's through. That's a base hit for Longoria. Good offensive chance here. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Here's the first one to Pena. The pitch. Swings over it for strike 1. He delivers. Strike 2. Pena. He'll look for anything close. Struck him out, and that's going to leave him 1 away from a shutout.
Now, so close, Gary. 1 more out, and he's got it. You know he's got to be exhausted on the mound. He's been out there for a long time.
Navarro at the plate. Base hit his last time. 2 men on and 2 men out. First pitch to him. Look out, and that ran in and got him.
Well, the ball just sailed away from him. Couldn't control it. Now it loads the bases.
2 outs. Bases loaded. First pitch is an eephus that he looks at for strike 1. Looks at an eephus in there quickly. 0-2.
Well, the hitter looks stunned here. He sees the eephus. It looks so big coming in there, and he's thinking.
A swing and a miss, strike 3, but a chance at first. And out, the catcher makes the play.
Oh, that's a great play, Gary. Pitch in the dirt, gets away from the catcher, does a great job retrieving the ball and gunning him out at first.
If you're a pitcher, you never want those strikeouts not to get recorded. Good play to be able to get the out at first base. And on that play, it comes to an end. And, Steve, we get to witness one of those rare events, a shutout.
He was in absolute command right from the start. Gary, game like this doesn't come about without some solid defensive play, and he had that behind him.
And congratulations on the goose egg.
Well, they treated their hometown crowd to a phenomenal pitching performance in this one. A big win on the shoulders of their pitchers.
And with this break, we've got a moment to join Jeannie Zelasco and the gang standing by in the studio.
Thanks, fellas. Steve, we get a moment to recognize the Pepsi Clutch performer of the game. What a great way to kick off the new season.
And, Jeannie, if you look at the ball-strike ratio today, it was just astounding. Managers love it when their pitchers are throwing strikes, and your fielders love it when they don't have to do too much. It keeps your team fresh and your head in the game. Great job.
And that'll be it for Hardball Central. Gary Thorne and Steve Phillips for a post-game analysis.
And we got to see a terrific performance out of their starter, and he was able to ride that one on to victory.
Well, an outstanding effort. He had everything working today, the good stuff and location to shut down the opponent.
And for Steve Phillips and all of our crew, I'm Gary Thorne. So long.